6:12 on this Monday morning. Good morning to you. An ABC 15 exclusive. Scott Maasen is here joining us, and he's the attorney for Jerice Hunter, who is the mother of Jhesseye Schockley. Jhesseye Schockley has been missing for almost 11 months now, and Jerice was just taken into custody. Charges filed against her about 2 weeks ago. Today we're going to hear from her. She's in court. Will she plead, and how will she plead?
Yeah, this morning she's in court for it's called an arraignment. She's going to enter pleas of not guilty to both charges. The court's going to set another court date then in about a month.
Are the cards stacked against her at this point?
Well, I mean, at this point we really don't know. I mean, there hasn't been any evidence provided that's been forthcoming. I mean, that should happen over the course of the next couple of weeks, and that information will come out, and we'll be able to chance to look at that and see again what information there is, if any.
And you and I talked about this a couple of weeks ago, the fact that they haven't found Jhesseye. So, you know, there's no physical necessarily. There may be physical evidence, but there's no person that was found. Does that frustrate you because you don't know what they have against Jerice?
Well, I mean, it's certainly always challenging. I mean, you want to know if they're charging someone with a crime and criminal activity. There has to be evidence, and there has to be support beyond that. It has to be beyond a reasonable doubt, and certainly she's presumed innocent until that comes forward. Right. You know, Glendale Police Department said that they haven't found a body. It doesn't look like they're going to find a body. You know, they've stopped the subsequent landfill search, so at this point, that doesn't look like that's going to happen.
You know, I think it's safe to say that a lot of people out there are saying, man, this sure looks suspicious. All of it seems suspicious. How do you respond to that? Because you see what everyone else sees.
Sure, I would respond quite simply that I would agree with the Maricopa County Attorney, Bill Montgomery, when he said, right now she's presumed to be innocent. Yeah. I mean, there hasn't been any information presented, and the state has to prove charges of guilt beyond a reasonable doubt in this case and in any other case. And until we have information and evidence, you know, that's what I think we should keep in mind.
So you're kind of in a waiting mode, just like I think anybody else would be at this point. What is next for you? Do you wait for them to present the evidence they have so you know where you go from here?
Yeah, we're started our investigation already. We're going to look at the evidence they provided. We're going to look at how the information was presented to the grand jury previously, and we're going to review that process. And then as well, we're going to review the current release conditions. A $500,000 bond is set, and we're going to look at that and whether that's appropriate or not.
How would you describe her mindset at this point?
You know, she's in good spirits. I mean, you know, all things considered. I mean, being in jail, you know, having gone through this over the last 11 months, you know, missing her daughter, you know, all things being equal, she's in pretty good shape.
All right. Scott Maasen, the attorney for Jerice Hunter, who is going to be in court this morning. We appreciate you taking time to talk with us this morning.
My pleasure.
Susan?
All righty. We will be following that case very closely.